Hi, my name is Lily, and this is the story of my first love. It's a story I held onto for years, locked away in a corner of my heart, thinking it defined me. But as I look back, I realize it wasn't the dream I thought it was. He was my first love, yes, but not the best. I met Ryan when I was 17. It was my junior year of high school, and life was simple classes, homework, hanging out with my best friends, and dreaming about the future. Ryan was the new guy, tall with dark hair and the kind of smile that made you forget what you were saying. I first noticed him in chemistry class. He sat a few seats behind me, always late, but somehow never in trouble. One day, we were paired together for a project. Looks like we're stuck with each other, he said with a wink. I rolled my eyes but smiled. Little did I know that was the start of something I'd never forget. Ryan had a way of making me feel special. He'd wait for me after class, walk me to my locker, and ask me about the little things, like my favorite songs or why I always doodled in the margins of my notebook. One day, while we were studying together at the library, he asked, Lily, do you believe in soulmates? I laughed. I don't know. Do you? He smiled, leaning closer. Maybe I just found mine. My heart raced. I had never felt this way about anyone before. Ryan and I started dating shortly after that. Every moment felt like a scene from a romantic movie. He'd surprise me with notes in my locker, take me to our favorite ice cream shop, and hold my hand as we walked through the park. I thought he was perfect. He made me laugh, he listened to me, and he always knew how to make me feel like I was the only girl in the world. We talked about the future colleague, traveling, even marriage. I truly believed he was my forever. But as time went on, little cracks started to show. Ryan began canceling plans at the last minute, saying he was too busy with his soccer practice or family commitments. At first, I didn't think much of it, but then he started being secretive. His phone was always on silent, and he'd quickly lock it if I got too close. Why are you acting weird, Ryan? I asked one day. I'm not, he said, brushing me off. You're just overthinking. One Friday night, Ryan told me he couldn't hang out because he had a big soccer game early the next morning. I believed him, like always did. That night, my best friend Emily called me. Lily, I saw Ryan at the movies, she said hesitantly. I froze. Are you sure it was him? Yes, she said, and he wasn't alone. The next day, I waited for Ryan outside his locker. When he saw me, he smiled like nothing was wrong. Hey babe, he said, were you at the movies last night? I asked, my voice trembling. His smile faded. What are you talking about? Don't lie to me, Ryan. Emily saw you. He sighed, running a hand through his hair. Okay, fine, I went to the movies. So what? Who were you with? It's not what you think, he said, avoiding my eyes. I didn't need him to say more. My heart already knew the truth. We argued for hours. He admitted he had been spending time with another girl from his soccer team, but insisted it wasn't serious. How could you do this to me? I asked, tears streaming down my face. I didn't mean to hurt you, Lily, he said. Maybe we just need a break. A break? That was his solution. My world crumbled. The weeks that followed were some of the hardest of my life. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, and I couldn't stop replaying every moment we had shared. Was it all a lie? But slowly I began to heal. Emily and my other friends rallied around me, reminding me of my worth. I started focusing on myself, picking up hobbies I had abandoned, spending more time with my family, and rediscovering who I was without Ryan. A year later, I ran into Ryan at the coffee shop. He looked the same, but I didn't feel the same. Lily, he said, smiling nervously. It's been a while. It has, I said coolly. I've missed you, he admitted. I looked at him, the boy who had once been my whole world. And for the first time, I didn't feel sadness or longing. I felt free. I'm glad you're doing well, Ryan, I said. But I've moved on. Ryan was my first love, and I'll always remember him. But he wasn't the best. He taught me that love isn't just about feelings, it's about trust, respect, and commitment. Now I'm with someone who gives me all of that and more, someone who values me for who I am and doesn't take my love for granted. First loves are special, but sometimes they're just the first step in finding the love you truly deserve. What did your first love teach you? Share your story in the comments below. If you like the story, don't forget like and subscribe. Thanks for listening. See you in next video.